let's use the product rule to find the derivative of the given function. I know this is a product because I have something times something. Technically, I could distribute out all the terms and then use the power rule. However, that's actually not the most efficient way to do these types of problems. Not usually. Okay, so the product rule says that if you have two functions that are multiplied together and you want to find the derivative of the two functions, you can find the derivative of the first and multiply it times the second. Okay, so the derivative of the first times the second one as it is, plus the first one left alone times the derivative of the second one. So you leave this one alone and multiply it times the derivative of this one. Okay, so that's what we need to do. All right, so what does that look like? Well, first of all, let me rewrite this to get rid of the square roots. That just makes it a little bit easier. So h of z is equal to 2 minus z to the 1/2 power times 3 plus 8z to the 2/3 power. So if I can write that up a little bit higher. Okay. All right, so the product rule. Let's walk through this. Let me maybe color code this a little bit just to help us get through it. So derivative of the first times the second plus the first times the derivative of the second. Okay, so all these different colors. So the derivative of the first, derivative of 2 is 0. Derivative of negative z to the 1/2 power is negative 1/2 z to the negative 1/2 power times the second one left alone plus the first one left alone, no derivative here, times the derivative of the second one. Okay, so derivative of the second one, first part is 3, derivative of that is 0, so I ignore it. Then it's a positive 8z to the 2/3 power, so I have to do that. 8 times 2/3 is 16/3. Z to the 2/3 minus 1 is negative 1/3. Okay. And that's actually good enough for my answer. I'm not going to simplify that because you can simplify this forever. So that's good enough.